I was reading a thing about you not really wanting to audition for Star Trek or meet JJ or anything. And I think you were up at the time for White Jazz, the James Ellroy film. I was reading about that, and it struck me as a particular conundrum of success, which is sometimes you only get one shot to sort of make your big first impression. Did you feel at that point going to see J.J. Abrams was one kind of movie and White Jazz was another kind of movie, and you sort of had a choice to make?
J.J., that whole experience, that was a really tantalizing opportunity. That was something that, I mean, I won't lie, my ego was heavily involved in that decision. J.J. was really kind, and I really gelled with him, I felt like, in the audition room. But it was a really difficult decision. I took a couple weeks to figure it out. And I remember a conversation with my sister and telling her about the parts, and one was a latently homosexual, homicidal, schizophrenic detective. It's like, that's the one I want to do. And one was, you know, Kirk and Star Trek, which was way, I thought, more straightforward. And one seemed to be the bigger challenge, and I think in talking about it with her, I was able to see it in a different light, that this was actually way more difficult for me because what it required was a lot more transparency. This I could, you know, do all sorts of fun shit.
Sure.
This one was like movie star stuff, which is a very, not to say that I am, but I'm saying that kind of role of the, you know, the leader of the pack. It's a very difficult thing to do. It requires a certain amount of transparency that an audience can kind of latch onto you and relate to you as both the character and you. I think that's like what Harrison Ford, I think, does so best, is that there's a quality that's like, that's fucking Harrison Ford. That's also Indiana Jones.
We can see ourselves in Harrison Ford
Yeah,
at our best. We want to be that.
And that is, yeah, exactly right.